Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be using the Darling pre-stretched braids in the color 1 and 30 to be making a my own version of Ghana weaving. So if you know me or if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've said severally that I do not like the regular Ghana weaving because it doesn't help my edges. So if you're looking to make Ghana weaving in such a way that you can protect your edges, then this might be the video for you. So I'm just going to be cutting out the hair just so that I'm not doing any work on it because it has been pre-stretched already. So like you would have seen before starting this video, I had gone ahead to just divide my hair into different sections. So for the back, I was going to do some braiding on it. And so I'm just showing you how I'm doing this without using a gel or rubber band. I've taken a bit of hair, then divided it into two parts, a smaller part and a bigger size part, and then just put the smaller size into it like a chain, and then just divide your hair into 3 sections and then fix the attachment in, and then begin to braid. So this works for if you don't want to use gel on your hair or you don't want to use the rubber band method, and I find that it does the work well for me, right? So you can try this method, and I'm just going to do that and just braid till the end. So while I'm doing that, just wanted you guys to know that for the front section of this hair, I've gone ahead to divide it into 10 parts just because I'm going to be doing the Ghana weaving in quotes on that part of the hair. So I've just gone ahead to just pre-divide it, and I find that it works well for me. It helps you manage your hair better. So at the end of this braids, I just went and then just did twisting at the end of it. So I didn't braid it till the end. At some part of it I just started twisting it because the hair was a bit thinner, so just twisted it to make it better, just the look and feel of twisting it at the bottom. So I'm just showing you guys the count for the Ghana weaving at the front, and then I'm just going to start doing this. I'm just showing you guys how I'm going to make mine. So I've just divided. So I'm taking a portion of the hair that I've already pre-cut, and then just applying the I'm using the shea butter on this hair. So I just applied shea butter on the line, and then went right ahead to, I'm also going to be using a gel on this hair just for the sake of the front, and then any little strand of hair that might just want to be naughty. So I've pre-cut some of the attachment, just gone ahead to pre-cut the attachment, the entire bulk of attachment I'm going to be using, and then just divided it into smaller sections. So I divided it to about 4 to 5 sections for this length of hair, and then I will show you guys. So I will leave in the comment section a video of me braiding. I'm doing a cornrow on my hair. So if you know how to do a cornrow, the regular cornrow, then this will be a very super easy style for you to do, because you're just going to basically start your hair using the cornrow, just doing a regular cornrow, and then as you go along, you're going to be inserting attachment into your hair just like I've done. So the whole idea of this is just to prevent the loss of your edges. So if you're very particular about your edges, then you want to try out this method. So I'm just going to be doing the cornrow, and as I'm doing it, I'm just going to be adding the attachment to it. Don't forget that I've already pre-cut this the attachment that I'm using, so that it doesn't stress me out when I'm trying to insert it. So just do that before you start even making the hair, so that it's a lot less stressful for you as you go along. So I'm going to be repeating the same process for the entire hair also, just doing that also here. I've already gone ahead to moisturize the line and then use the gel on the hair, and then I'm just going to start doing the corn roll and then insert the attachment as I go. So it's a pretty straightforward method. Just as I said earlier, make sure that you've already pre-cut your attachment into the little sections, into tiny sections, or the little bits they're going to be using, depending on the size of the corn roll that you're making. This will be a good time to tell you guys that if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go right ahead and do so. Subscription is completely free and you'll be encouraging me so that I know what your feedback is like. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Please also don't forget to share this video and hit the like button so that I know whether or not this video was helpful for you. As always, I encourage you to connect with me on social media. My handle is on the screen, so connect with me on Instagram and let's be friends there. So again, I'm just giving you guys a clearer picture of how I've divided the attachment into smaller sections for when I start braiding it. So for this one, I've divided it into 6 parts, just so that when I start braiding it, it's a lot less stressful for me. So I've just done a finger detangle quick on the hair, just because I don't want to use a comb on it. So I'm just going to be doing the corn roll and then attaching the attachment seamlessly. It's basically very easy to do. If you already know how to do the regular corn roll, then this will not be a difficult style for you. It's a beginner friendly style, and I'm sure you will have no issues trying this out on your own. So you could go right ahead and try it out and let me know in the comment section what it was like for you trying out this style by yourself, and how long it took you, or what the general feedback is like, so that I know for future purposes what type of styles to create for you guys and what type of content to create for you guys. So I'm going right ahead to finish up the last bit of this hair, and then I'm going to be putting the ends in hot water just so that I have the attachment smooth and looking fine. Before I did that, I went ahead to trim the bottom part of the hair and just put it in hot water, and then trimmed the length of the hair after putting it in hot water. Then I've gone ahead to apply a cream on it. I'm using the shea butter, of course. I've just gone ahead to apply it on the entire length of the hair from my scalp to the down, and then just did a bit of baby hair on it, and I'm done. So guys, please let me know in the comment section what the experience was like for you if you do try this out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.